Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have a toast by the bride's younger brother. How about a nice round of applause for Vivek Pinto, ladies and gentlemen.
In store for me. First of all, as my Nana would say at the beginning of all her family speeches, I would like to thank y'all for coming to this momentous occasion. And I would like to thank you, or everybody, for coming, especially those who traveled in far distances, from far distances. I'd also like to say how proud I am of my parents for putting this whole thing together. It's been like such a hard year. They've gone through a very hard year emotionally, and it's really nice to see this as the end result of everything. So, I remember a few years ago when RupalandTanuj started dating, Manish found out one weekend. And so on every day, we did a once a week Saturday morning conference call. Rupal and I were on the phone, and Manish warned Rupal, you can't date Indian guys. They only think of one thing: marriage. Well, Tanuj, he was right. But all kidding aside, to be honest, when Rupal told me that she and Tanuj were getting married, I actually kind of felt like my life flashed before my eyes. Now, this wasn't in a bad way, but since Rupal and I were so close in age, we really grew up and shared the same experiences together.
You're next! You're next!
You always would look out for me. You taught me so much. You'd always save me from my own adventures, when I'd run away from home as a baby, or when I'd be lost on a mountain somewhere out west. And most importantly, you loved me. You see, Rupal and I were exposed to a large family very early in life. And we were the youngest for a long time. We learned so much from our cousin brothers and cousin sisters. And we were given all the love in the world. As we grew up, Rupal got into music and I got into sports. And when I was a junior in high school, Rupal went off to college. I never told you this, Rupal, but I personally felt like those years we were away, we kind of lost touch, and we didn't have the same relationship we had as we were kids. I really thought we were different people. But then when I was a junior in college, Rupal came to me to Pittsburgh, where she went to med school, and I really found out how similar we were, and how much we cared for each other. Rupal, it meant the world for me that you came back. And it really reinforced to me how strong family togetherness really is. We both have a lot of pride in being an integral part of a big, close family. And we hold our friends as part of that family as well. One of the things I came to realize growing up was that the person Rupal fell in love with would have the same family values that she has. It was fun, Tanuj, this past year to meet your family and just to spend a lot more time together. I'm sure we'll continue to have a lot of good times for many years to come. You're such a caring person, Tanuj, and I know you really love my sister. And this partly, I know this because after Rupal caught me, you, and Roshan smoking cigars on the balcony to celebrate the purchase of your new condo, you took 3 showers and brushed your teeth at least 6 times just to please Rupal before we went out to dinner. And I've also come to know that you're a pretty sensitive guy, and you have a sensitive family as well. My main evidence for this was the time we went to that horror movie. I remember during the scary part, I turned to my right, and I saw Roshan with his ears covered. And then I turned to my left, and I saw Tanuj with his eyes covered. Seriously though, I have complete trust in you, and I know you'll take good care of my sister. You're loyal, you're fun-loving, and most importantly, you make my sister laugh. I really can't wait till you guys start making babies. The after part, when the baby comes. And just a forewarning, you guys are gonna have to get the ice packs ready, because I'm gonna teach as many of them to play hockey as I can. Rupa, you look so beautiful. I'm so proud to be your brother. I know you're gonna have a great life together, both of you. And remember, Tanuj, if you need help convincing Rupa you need that new high-definition TV, I'm only a phone call away. And in the words of my Nanaji, everybody, eat, and laugh. And I'd like to add another ending to that. Drink. The toast is on the Rupa.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen. How about a nice round of applause for Rupa's brother Vivek and that wonderful speech. And next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have a few words by Mrs. Rupa.